Hello everyone. Thought I'd check in this morning and we could talk zinnias. A lot of you are probably pouring over seed catalogs, making your choices for summer. Some of us, we've had those choices made for a while and seem to have a problem with it. That'd be me. But just thought we'd go through some of the different types of zinnias, because there's a whole world of zinnias and they're all beautiful in the right setting. So first I'd like to show you all my cup. Isn't that cute? That my friend Trisha makes those and they are beautiful. She has another one going for me. They come with a little coaster on the bottom, which is awesome for me so it's not sweating all over. And I just think they're adorable. And we could do a little check-in over here. I've been busy transplanting up. So here's the little Lysianthus. I have basically 3 trays of Lysianthus. These 2 rows on the end are caraway. Over here we got some more caraway and chamomile. They're not quite ready to be transplanted up. I like to transplant them pretty small. I put them up into Pro Mix. That gives them some nutrients so they can develop root growth. I do use a seed starter mix that has some fertilizer in it, a weak fertilizer, so that does help. Let's see, up here I did this yesterday. I have some sage, I have lots of eucalyptus. Boy, that's not a good picture at all, is it? Sage, eucalyptus, some creeping thyme, lots of thyme. Started a new thing of microgreens yesterday. These are all shallots, and I actually potted up shallots yesterday. Not necessary, I did, because I just want them to bulb. We got a ways to go. We're in Iowa. We got a ways to go. Here's the moringas that I started last week. No growth on those yet. Creeping thyme towards the back. Here I started, this is a kind of tricky one. I started half a tray of rosemary and half a tray of white sage. And the reason I did that, 6 rows of each in the same tray, they say these can take forever to germinate. And they say plant them all because the germination rate is actually so low. So that's what I did. And this is a tray of ginger that I'm starting. I started ginger last year and I love it. So all the plants that were up there, it always escalates very fast in the spring. I call this my spring. Either they went to the other room or they're up here. I did start a little tray of violas yesterday. That's what that is. Violas need to be kept in the dark till they start to germinate, till you start to see movement on them. Violets, pansies, violas, whatever you want to call them, they gotta be dark. There's some more thyme. I put it out here because it actually prefers cooler. And then, yeah, soon there will be racks going up there too. I'm sure of it. And here's my big one. My big lemon cypress. I love it. Okay, so let's talk zinnias. Let's go back over here. There's a zinnia for everybody, for every occasion. Let's start with the small ones. And I will probably have to insert some pictures, maybe towards the end, with some of these zinnias. So I do have some small ones. I put them in pots, or there are some that will stay low growing, but there's some small flower type ones, 2 to 3 inches ones, that will grow the 24-inch stem. And I use those in my arrangements and I love them. So the candy mix, these are some of the ones that I would use in an arrangement. Let's do it this way. 20 to 24-inch plants, 2 to 3 inch scabiosa type blooms. I know a lot of people like scabiosa. I do not, because if you don't get them cut, you're going to have a million more. I learned my lesson on that one. And this one is deep red, bright orange, yellow, bright white, and pink. So then here's some of the ones I just love, Cinderellas. These are hot magenta purple crested 2.5 inch scabiosa type zinnias. They're long stems. They are wonderful color or cut flower. I just love those. And the Oklahoma salmon. These again, 3 foot tall, 2 inch flowers. So they fit right in there. They're a perfect little filler flower in bouquets. They don't take anything over, but they give you texture. And like I said, they fill it. I also have an Oklahoma pink. And I just love both of those colors. But my favorite small zinnia is this one, Cupcakes. Oh, it's got a little tufted center and then the little pink petals. It is so cute, and they're almost iridescent. I mean, it's like they just shine. They're beautiful. Love them. And so those are smaller type flowers that you can use in arrangements. So you still need, room to let them grow. But let's say you want something for pots. Anything in your profusion series. They're shorter, they're a bedding plant. Here I have a profusion cherry bicolor. It's a semi-double, 2 inch, white flowers with cherry pink petals, and they're deeper in the middle. I was thinking about growing these, and last year I did a raspberry ripple. I don't do too many of these because really I have so many things to go in my pots. This is not it usually. So, but I did the cherry bicolor. I have the raspberry ripple. They're a 2 inch flower too, and they're purple and white, and they're really pretty. So those will only get, 12 inches tall? 12 to 18 inch tall plants. Yeah. And they're perfect for pots. And they just masses of colors. I do deadhead mine. I enjoy deadheading. I enjoy weeding. It's kind of, it's an activity I can do where it's just a mindless activity and I can just let everything relax. So I'm in for that. So let's do some different ones here. So Uproar Rose. Now these are big zinnias. It's 4 to 5 inch magenta rose flowers with yellow halo centers. They are a beautiful cut flower. It says you can use in borders or containers. I just plant them in the cut flower garden. That's an awesome choice because I like those big blooms. That's my impact flower in a bouquet, are the bigger zinnias. Because you usually don't get dahlias. A decent dahlia you're not going to get until late August, early September. These are what gets you through. Sunflowers sometimes can be too big for a bouquet. I mean, I do the pro cuts, but still my pro cuts get awful big. So this is Jim Baggett's Choice Mix, and that is 4 to 5 inches. It's single, semi-double, and fully double. I mean, you get it all in here. Yellow, red, magenta, pink, as well as some bicolors. So this is just kind of a mix that I buy. Oh, and all these in here, in these white packets like this, they're from Swallowtail Garden Seeds. They're awesome. And nothing sponsored here. I'm way too small to have sponsors. This is just me buying stuff and what I prefer. The Art Deco. The Art Deco. Huge 5-inch blooms, bold shades of pink, lavender, red, and royal purple. They are very nice too. You can't go wrong with a zinnia. You're not going to have an ugly one. It's not. I have Violet Queen. I guess you know what color that's going to be. Semi-double blooms at 6 inches across of violet with dark centers. Gorgeous. Can't beat it. Uh-oh, I hear two babies wanting in. I have Illumination Mix. Glowing soft rose colored flowers are dahlia shaped. Dahlia shaped. Which is so important. And they're 5 inches across. Again, like I said, these are just, all of them are stunners. I just laid out a few. I have 30 different varieties. I'm not gonna lie, I have a problem. But when you have something that is so predictable and the pests don't bother them and it's reliable, you gotta go with it. Creamy yellow, gorgeous. 4 to 5 inch yellow flowers, superb cut. I have Inca Mix. These are more towards fall. And these are Select Seeds, another small company that are awesome. In fact, I got a new catalog this morning, so I know where I'm headed, to my chair with a cup of tea and seed catalog. These are big too, and they're a double flower. Let's see, I'm trying to see, do they have the bloom? 3 feet high, 2 by 4. Oh, it doesn't have the bloom size, but they're a bigger bloom, trust me. I grew them, I would say probably about a 4-inch bloom. We have Burpina's Giant Mix. Now if you're just going down to the Tyson's, the Walmart, here you go. These are like cactus style zinnias with big blooms, 6-inch quilled and ruffled petals with all the colors. Awesome. Do you hear the crying? I gotta let the babies in. Hold on. Come on. They gotta go to their chairs. There they are. They are babies. Okay. And then here's a big Tetra mix. If you don't like all the fluff, this looks like a normal dahlia. Big Tetra mix, big blooms, lots of colors. Everybody has to, these are 6 inches across too. You don't always have to go and order fancy stuff from the seed catalog. Not saying it's fancy, works better for me. I'm not a big shopper. I don't have time to get out. So, but I think I picked those up at Tyson's, which is a farm store. A farm store for us. Let's see, did we go through? This is exquisite. Large 4 to 5 double dahlia-like flowers, open bright red, morph to rose pink, and finish dusky pink. Then we have our Beneraries. Anything Beneraries, if you see it, that's your big blooms, 4 to 6 inches across. Every color is gorgeous. I think, yep, I have bright pink right there. Now we're barking. So, last but not least, the Queen Lime series. Anything you get Queen Lime, you're not gonna regret. Everything I had in Queen Lime last year was gorgeous. The Giant Lime is awesome. These are all 4 to 5 inches across. Giant Lime is awesome because it just brings a little pop of color into your bouquet, and it's not like anything else. Queen Red Lime. I mean, look at it, pairs so well with everything. Here was my favorite of last year. It's the Queenie Lemon Peach. I will have to put a picture at the end. Oh my goodness, it was yellow with the peach and some red, and it was just gorgeous. Gorgeous. My favorite. Raspberry Limeade. So there you're getting the purple with the lime, and it's really, I mean, stunning. And then the Queenie Orange Lime. I mean, I took so many pictures of these last year. They were so gorgeous. So, as I said, zinnias, something for everybody. you can do the border, you can do the bedding ones. You can get the smaller blooms ones if you don't want to go for that big giant impact. I will insert some flower pictures at the end so you guys can see what they look like. I'll put their names on them. And that is basically all I have today. Like I said, Queen series, anything in the Queen series, do it. You all have a nice day. And as the cup says, live life in full bloom. Bye.